So, about 2 years ago, my father was put in a rest home. He's still being cared for, and I still see him, of course. But it's lonely. I'm rattling around in this house by myself, and I didn't know what to do. I was pretty much emotionally drained. It was very, I was going into a deep depression. I can feel that. And I needed an outlet, and there aren't that many places where you can go and automatically meet people or a group. And it wasn't just that I wanted to meet somebody one-on-one or have a romantic relationship. I wanted to meet girlfriends, people that I can share the same things that what I was going through. And so when I joined Stitch, I found it on the internet because I was looking at dating websites. And I saw this over 50 group, and I had heard of other meetup groups. They weren't what I wanted because it wasn't personal. Stitch somehow connected with me because it was on a personal basis when I opened it up and I saw all of the forums, the activities and things that people were saying about it. And I was skeptical at first, but I've been a member now for 2 years, and everything that I had wanted to find, I found on Stitch. It's amazing. It wasn't just girlfriends. And there are some nice men that I can relate to intellectually. We email back and forth. It's so easy. It wasn't like I was intimidated by. I wasn't thinking, are we going to get along when I do meet him? Is he going to be the right person? I wasn't even thinking of that. I was thinking mainly of reaching out to someone so that I can connect with them on that level that I needed to have. And when I came here to this event, and I met Andrew, the founder, I can understand why Stitch is going to be so successful because it comes from the top down. But more importantly, the people that I've talked to that are members of the Stitch group and community that are helping Stitch grow, all of them are so personal and down to earth and easy to talk with. And just to give you an example about Andrew, the founder, we went on a wine tour event on this when we all came together for the 2017 gathering of the Bay Area, and we went on this wine trip. And at one of the places I bought a wine glass, which is right here, my wine glass, at one of the wineries, and I paid for it, had my wine, and then we left. And I'm miles down the road, and I remember I don't have my wine glass. And Andrew was still there at the winery. So I called him and I said, if you can help me get my wine glass back, I'd appreciate it, Andrew. I know it's not your job to do this. You don't have to. If I lose it, I lose it. It's not a big deal. But he said, no, Marguerite, I'm right here. Let me see if I can go find it for you. Well, he went back to the winery and tried to convince them that one of his members had left her wine glass, and I'm thinking, they're not going to believe him because, why would they? I lost my wine glass and that's that, He calls me back and says that, well, he is having a hard time convincing this young lady that you left your wine glass. I guess she thinks I just want a free glass. And it was so funny, but I told him not to worry about it. I've lost it, Andrew, please. You don't have to stress yourself. Just, forget about it. Well, he finally showed up at the other winery where we were waiting for him, and he comes walking in with my wine glass, and I could not believe it. It's only a wine glass. But he took it upon himself to make sure that his member got her wine glass back. And I cannot believe that he went through that trouble to talk to somebody else to convince them to give me back my wine glass, and he didn't have to do that. And that's what I'm saying about the integrity, the honesty, and the fact that from the top down, they do have your back, the members. They really care about their people and the community. That's it.